guys, and welcome to week 4 of the Shoestring Congress. I'm going to start this week off again, and special announcement, we have a 5th person who's going to come in on Friday. Her name is Cecilia. She's a very good friend of mine, and she lives in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Now I know the basis for this group was supposed to be people in all different locations, and Harrisburg, Pennsylvania is very close to where Dave lives in Lancaster. But these are people with, I know them. I know that they have different viewpoints on things, and I feel like it's really going to work out. And Cecilia has really good ideas about things that just like open my mind when we'd have conversations together. So I'm really excited to have her on board. And this week we also have Robin, so we have a full week, Monday through Friday. We're going to have a new video from a different person, and we're all going to talk about stuff. The bummer part about this, though, is that I'm picking the topic for the week, and I couldn't think of a topic, so I was asking my roommates, and basically they got me on the topic of abortion, and this is one that I don't like talking about. I don't, because it gets me really sad. But I have to talk about something this week. This is just gonna be a tough week, you guys. So we're just gonna power through it. It's going to be hard. Here's my view of abortion. I hate it. I hate it. I mentioned this in my last week's reply to Dave's question, but I hate abortion so much. It should not. Oh God, it's something that just should not exist. I think about it in the big span of like human existence, and it's something that should not exist. It's something that should not happen. Where did we get to the point where we are taking a fertilized egg and a developing human being inside of a person and killing it? Just killing it. How did we get there? What happened? What happened to humans? I can't comprehend it. I don't know. And here's the thing, though. Abortion is such a big topic these days. Tommy and I agree on this. He was talking about it earlier today with me. I cannot tell a woman that she can't have an abortion, because as a man, I'll never be there. I'll never be in that situation, you know? I'll never be where she is. So I'm firmly set in the fact that I cannot tell her that she's forbidden to have an abortion. But I will tell her that she shouldn't, because it makes me so upset. It makes me so sad. I can't force her to not have one, but I really hope that she doesn't. I would much rather she doesn't. And I'm sure that she would rather not have one too. Nobody just wants to have an abortion, but I feel like modern science is just giving us the easy way out on options that should not even exist. You know? That should not be a thing. It should not be there. You know? I mean, it's a person. It's a person that's in there. I know a lot of people give the argument that, like, oh, they're not a person until a certain time, but what the fuck? Really? You're like, I know that, like, the pro-choice side, they're like, you're trying to litigate, like, what a woman can do with her body? And my argument against that is no, I'm not. Like, unless it's like an extreme case where the woman got raped and she's pregnant because of that, unless it's that woman chose to have sex. She did. She chose to do it. You chose, you knew what the risks were. You chose what to do with your own body. And this is what came of it. A person. And what you're doing is that you're litigating when a human is and is not a human. And I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck? How are we here? How did we get here? As a race of people. We're passing laws determining when a human being is a human being. I can't even believe that. It's like we are in a post-apocalyptic society. Or not post-apocalyptic, sorry, that's the complete wrong word, like a dystopia. We're in a dystopia. Right now. We're in a dystopia. Can you see that? It's like, have you ever heard The Giver? Like, if there's a twin baby, they just kill it. Because there can't be more than one person that looks the same. So they just kill the baby. They passed a law for that. And we're passing laws to kill babies that have not even had the chance to be born and to breathe and to live. Now, that's just how I feel, but how I think we should handle this is this. I don't think that abortion should be covered under any healthcare plan. Why? I know some people, they're like, whoa, what? But it's a health issue. No, it's not. Because having sex with somebody is a choice. These days, everyone just wants to have sex all the time. Which is fine. That's a choice you're making. Pack a condom. Get on some birth control. If you can't afford it, I believe that the government, should provide... if the government's going to provide healthcare, they should provide healthcare that supplies condoms and birth control to those who want it. If you don't want it and you want to have sex anyway and you get pregnant, that's your damn fault. That is your damn fault. Whose fault is that? Because it's not the kids that you just created. It's yours. It's your fault. It's your responsibility. I feel like people just are not... I'm going to try and stay on topic. So, yeah, I feel like if with government healthcare, the government healthcare should supply condoms and birth control. So people can practice safe sex. Sex is like, it's a part of life. It's a part of life. So, it's like ingrained in our society. God, people are having sex all the time. And even though in other cultures people aren't doing that, and their practices seem foreign, our practices seem foreign to them, that doesn't mean that that's just like a different story. You can't think of like humans in general should have condoms and birth control. No, I think in our society we have like a special case. We have like a special cause. We're like some kind of like a. We need a caseworker for American society, in the fact that like we need help with we can't just like tell kids don't have sex because they're fucking gonna they're going to. So give them condoms and birth control. Why? Because damn it, they're gonna have sex anyway. You don't want like teen mom to be like what happens all the time in high schools. It kind of is these days. I feel like I'm getting off track. The point is, I feel like healthcare providers should provide at least discounted condoms and birth control for people. Because if that is more readily available and people know what they're doing and they do it right, then there will be far less abortions. That is something, that is a world I would rather live in than this one. This is just, I could just go on and on, I feel, about how I feel that abortion's wrong, and how it, honestly, in a perfect world, it not only would be illegal, it just would not even be an idea in a perfect world, I think. But we're not in a perfect world. So we need to buy our citizens condoms and birth control. Because if abortions are covered under health care, no. No. That's all I have for you today. Sorry that it's so depressing. Tomorrow we have Caitlin.